3 women gathered last night and whispered your name in a secret pact. One of them regrets it and may betray the others. Archangel Michael says, there was a cold wind last night that passed over your name, and it did not come from nature. It came from mouths that whispered together in secrecy. 3 women gathered under moonlight, cloaked not in darkness alone but in intention. They spoke your name, not with love, but with a vow of silence that may now be cracking. A candle flickered in the corner of the room they met in, and its flame seemed uneasy. One of the women, though part of the circle, kept looking toward the door as if something, or someone, was watching. There was tension in her hands as she held the piece of paper that carried your name written in red. This pact was not a small gesture. It was spoken over a drink, sealed with a ritual only they understood, and built upon an old jealousy rooted deep in history. The one who suggested your name did so with a smirk, thinking she had finally gained control. But the energy shifted the moment they all agreed. The woman with the shaking hands tried to smile, but her eyes betrayed a storm of conflict. Something in her heart reminded her of what she once owed you, a kindness you forgot, but she remembers. Archangel Michael says, she never intended for things to go this far. She thought it was a simple conversation, but the 2 others had come prepared for more than words. One brought a vial of oil, the other a wrapped bundle with something hidden, something symbolic of harm. You were not physically present in that room, but your spirit responded. There was a tug in your soul last night, a heaviness you couldn't explain. That was your inner knowing, alerting you to what was unfolding. This pact was designed to do more than just talk about you. It was built to seal an energetic lock, to keep you from reaching a certain opportunity that is very close. But the woman who hesitates is growing afraid of the consequences. She keeps hearing a sound at night that the others don't. A tapping on her window, a soft voice in her ear calling her to speak the truth. The weight is becoming unbearable for her, and soon, her silence will shatter. The other 2 have no idea she's already begun drafting a message. She's writing what they said, what they planned, and the time they chose to act. She knows she'll be targeted if she exposes them, but the fear of staying quiet has become stronger than the risk of speaking. She has always carried guilt over what happened the last time your name was involved in something dark. That memory returned as she watched one of them draw a symbol on the floor. She excused herself, saying she needed the restroom, but she was shaking, whispering a prayer under her breath. If you had passed by her today, you would have seen it in her eyes, a woman on the edge of breaking open. She's the key to stopping something destructive, and she's closer to you than you think. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The woman who led the pact is the oldest among them. Her bitterness has grown over the years, fed by envy of what you naturally attract. She has always tried to mirror your life, but never succeeded, so now she believes blocking you will bring her peace. But what she doesn't know is that Archangel Michael already placed a shield around you. That shield grows stronger each time your heart forgives, even those who don't deserve it. And now, because of your clean heart, the darkness they tried to invoke is echoing back to them. You will start to feel a shift in your energy over the next few hours. Something that was delayed is going to reappear. A breakthrough that was once blocked is opening up because her heart is faltering in the middle of the pact. The 3rd woman is silent but dangerous. She does not speak much, but she acts more than the others. She's the one who placed something near your home weeks ago, a token, buried near the left side of your property. That object was meant to create chaos in your personal relationships, but it didn't work the way she wanted. You noticed more arguments, more mood changes, but something inside you resisted. Your soul is highly protected. Even when you don't realize it, Archangel Michael has stationed watchers around your path, and one of them caught her action the moment she did it. This woman will pretend innocence when confronted. She plays the role of the misunderstood one. But deep inside, she believes in power games and domination, not peace. The woman who regrets is now keeping distance from the other two. She's making excuses not to meet, not to respond to their messages. She's afraid the guilt in her voice will give her away. Type Amen to get blessing 441. She tried to contact someone anonymously this morning. The person she reached out to knows your face. She asked, "What happens when you turn against a pact like this?" And the answer terrified her. They told her something would come undone. Not just around her, but inside her body. The energy used in the ritual is now following her because she's no longer aligned with it. Her health will begin to waver if she doesn't speak the truth. She's experiencing short breaths, disturbed dreams, and unexplained shadows crossing her vision. These are signs that her soul is struggling between loyalty and light. You are being protected in ways you cannot see. There was a decision made in heaven last week, concerning your life path. It was declared that no weapon formed against you would stand if your heart remained steady. The woman who led the ritual has done this before, to others. But it never went far because someone always defected. That's the pattern repeating now. And it's happening because your vibration is rising. You may receive a message, but it won't seem suspicious at first. It may look like a random greeting, a forwarded meme, or even an apology out of the blue. But hidden within it will be a clue. Someone is trying to reveal something without drawing attention. Archangel Michael says, "Do not brush it off. Listen between the lines." The woman who is trying to break away will not say everything directly. She's being watched. Her phone has been checked once already. She knows one wrong sentence can lead to her being punished by the others. So she's encrypting her words with double meanings and subtle signs. Type Amen to get blessing 555. You will see one of them very soon, either in person or through a photo someone shares. You will feel your skin react when you see her. That's your intuition preparing you. If you've been feeling random pressure around your chest or back lately, it's not random. It's a signal that something connected to you is trying to override your peace. But it's temporary. The pact was done out of desperation. They see you rising and cannot understand why they remain stagnant. They want your glow, your influence, your stability. But what they don't understand is that your blessings come from pain turned into power. You earned your strength through moments you never spoke about. And now, your time has come. The one who is breaking free will be the unexpected turning point. She holds a secret that, if revealed, will crumble the whole plan. The other two will panic, and try to reverse the energy, but it'll be too late. You are stepping into a chapter where your enemies are being exposed, not by conflict, but by their own cracks. Their masks are slipping, and soon, the truth will roar. Your dreams may bring visions in the next few nights. Pay attention. What shows up may be symbolic, but it's real. Type Amen to get blessing 711. Your name is shifting dimensions right now. It is being cleared from dark intentions and aligned with divine blessings. You are rising without even moving. The more they try to bind your path, the faster the heavens undo their plans. The truth is, they underestimated your spiritual rank. They thought you were just another person. They didn't see the legacy in your blood. That woman who regrets the pact will have one last opportunity to reveal everything. And she will take it, because the dreams she's having now are prophetic. One showed her standing at a cliff with you. You turned and said one word, and the whole cliff collapsed. She woke up trembling, sweating, unable to explain what it meant. That was a divine warning. She is still connected to your field. The pact tried to cut you, but her energy didn't match the hatred. That mismatch is your protection. You will hear of someone suddenly falling ill, emotionally breaking down, or entering a phase of panic. That will be your signal the truth is surfacing. One of them is about to confess. Type Amen to get blessing 626. The moment of betrayal is not coming from you. It is coming from within their own circle. What was built on a lie is now collapsing under the weight of guilt and spiritual consequence. That's why strange things are starting to happen in their homes, in their emotions, and even in their health. Archangel Michael says, the truth has a vibration of its own. When it's suppressed, it creates pressure. That pressure is now unbearable for the woman who thought she could stay silent. She is beginning to distance herself not only from them but from everyone connected to that energy. Her habits are changing. Her face is looking different, older, stressed, shadowed with worry. She has written something and hidden it, in case she cannot speak out. It's a letter. And in that letter, your name is mentioned over 6 times, followed by exact details of what was said. If that letter reaches you, it will shock you, but it will also set you free from something unseen. You've been feeling blocked in ways you can't explain. That blockage is connected to this pact. You are not meant to beg for truth. It is already walking toward you. What is hidden will now begin unraveling, not with noise, but with revelation. The third woman, the one who pretends to care the most, is the most dangerous. She watches from a distance but sends others to do the work. She manipulates with charm, but her soul is full of secrets. Type Amen to get blessing 444. She has used energy work before. This wasn't her first time. She believes in controlling outcomes. But your name is protected by divine forces too strong for her rituals. The woman who regrets is going to break very soon. One small incident will push her to act. A name will be spoken in her dream, and it will shake her to her core. That name will be yours. And in that dream, you will say something that pierces her like lightning. She will wake up crying. That dream is being prepared now. It will not be a regular dream. It will be an awakening. A divine warning cloaked in vision. Soon, something that belongs to you will return. It could be an opportunity, a person, a truth, something that was taken or delayed because of the energy they tried to place on you. And it will return with force. You'll start to notice changes in your environment. Unusual silences. Random contact from people you haven't spoken to in a while. Don't be confused. This is the alignment rebalancing. The woman who regrets will have to choose, stay silent and suffer, or speak up and be redeemed. The heavens are watching her closely now. And your name is being lifted by unseen hands. Type Amen to get blessing 818 if you've been feeling tired without reason. That's the spiritual weight trying to pass through your body. It is lifting now. The moment she breaks the silence, the chains will fall. This pact, though it was meant to dim your light, has only exposed how bright you truly are. Even in whispers, your name stirs fear. Even in secret gatherings, your presence is felt. One of the women is now seeing signs. Mirrors cracking, electronics malfunctioning, animals reacting strangely around her. These are not coincidences. These are spiritual warnings. When they called your name, they didn't know they were awakening a divine order. That order is now in motion. Justice is being served. You will not need to confront anyone. The confrontation will come to them. It is already unfolding in dreams, in sudden anxiety, in messages they can't control. Your silence has been your weapon, but now your glow will be your justice. Their own guilt is becoming unbearable. Type Amen to get blessing 999. They didn't expect the backlash. They thought spiritual energy was just a game. But the moment your name was spoken with intention, the heavens recorded it. You are walking into a period where false alliances fall. You may lose some people, but you will gain clarity. You will feel lighter. Archangel Michael says, the forces that walk with you are not ordinary. They come from generations before you, guarding you with unseen wings. Your destiny was written in a language no pact can erase. That letter, the one the woman has written, will become the first domino. Once it falls, the others will begin to panic. The truth will spread like wildfire. You may get unexpected visitors. Or you may hear things said about you that don't add up. Stay calm. It's their last attempt to blur the truth. You've already been vindicated in the spiritual realm. Now the physical proof will follow. You won't have to explain much. Your peace will speak louder than their panic. Type Amen to get blessing 212. This woman, the one who regrets, may try to reach you in person. She will be nervous. Her hands may shake. Her voice may break. She might not tell you everything immediately, but her eyes will show relief, like someone being released from chains. That's your cue to listen. Her betrayal hurt, but her confession will heal something old inside you. Not because you needed her apology, but because the energy needed to be cleared. And once it is, a wave of peace will wash through your path. You are not meant to fight this battle with hands. You are meant to win it with stillness. Let the storm rage outside while your soul remains calm inside. The woman who regrets was never strong enough to stand up before. But now, the pressure inside her is greater than the fear she once had. She is about to become your accidental messenger. The others will try to stop her. But the divine force protecting you is stronger. They will stumble while you rise. Type Amen to get blessing 373. The next 7 days will hold signs. You'll see your birth number, your favorite color, or a symbol of a bird flying alone. Each is a divine confirmation. You are being lifted above the storm. Your intuition is becoming louder. Trust it. It is the voice of your protection. You don't need revenge. You need release. And release is coming, not just for you, but through you. That whisper they made with your name, It echoed through the realm of justice. And justice heard it clearly. You will see the results soon. Their plan will unravel in front of them. And you'll only need to keep walking forward. Type Amen to get blessing 606. Your name is rising. Your strength is unfolding. And the woman who whispered against you is now whispering to herself in fear. Let your light be louder than their plans. Let your heart remain clean. And when the message finally comes, whether by voice, letter, dream, or a divine moment, receive it with grace. It means the spell is broken. It means you have won. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. Archangel Michael says, you are being lifted by forces more ancient than the day those women sat together. Their whispers were not powerful enough to break you. They only served to activate your deeper protection. What they planned in secret is now backfiring before their very eyes. The one who regrets it is falling into spiritual disarray. She cannot sleep without hearing your name echo in her ears. She cannot look into the mirror without feeling that something is watching her from the other side. The woman who orchestrated it all has no clue how quickly her power is slipping. She was confident just days ago, but cracks have started forming in her world. Financial losses, relational conflicts, and personal confusion. She thought if she could control your energy, she could step into your lane. But energy doesn't lie, and what belongs to you cannot be taken. It can only be delayed for a short while, before snapping back with divine force. There are signs that one of them will soon be exposed publicly, not through anything you do, but through an accidental leak, a conversation recorded, a screenshot shared, a forgotten item discovered. The woman who carried the object near your home is already showing signs of withdrawal. She believed in rituals and manipulations, but now she's haunted by them. The force she called upon is now circling her own aura. Type Amen to get blessing 777. You, on the other hand, are about to notice shifts in the atmosphere. Your sleep may deepen. Your mood may stabilize. That's not random. That's the unraveling of their energy from your field. You may feel the urge to clean, to rearrange, to throw out old clothes or objects. Follow that instinct. It's not just physical, it's spiritual alignment in motion. The woman who regrets the pact is now protecting you silently. She has already blocked the others from contacting her. She is considering moving away altogether. Her thoughts are heavy, and her heart is torn, but she's slowly finding her way back to light. The message she is preparing to deliver will hold more than information. It will carry spiritual proof that your intuition was right all along. You may have felt crazy. You may have questioned your feelings. But now, all is being validated, not by imagination, but by evidence. Your name was written down during their gathering, but as of this moment, that paper has been destroyed. The regretful woman burned it in secret, whispering, I release this name from harm. She doesn't know it, but that act already triggered divine intervention. That fire did not just consume paper, it consumed the binding energy they tried to place on you. Type Amen to get blessing 303. The woman who led the plan is now panicking, sensing her grip is slipping. She's tried calling the others to check where they stand. But she doesn't. No one has turned on her, and the other is doubting everything. This power triangle is falling apart. You did nothing, and yet, everything is shifting in your favor. That's the result of staying in spiritual alignment. Soon, the regretful one will reach out to someone mutual, someone you both trust. She will send a message not with anger, but sorrow. She will ask for forgiveness, not for friendship, but for closure. This will be the turning point. Because once the truth begins surfacing, everything that was stolen, delayed, or blocked from you will start returning faster than you imagined. A contract you thought was lost will resurface. A call you waited for will finally come. A heart you felt disconnected from will suddenly feel drawn to you again. This is divine restoration. What was whispered in darkness is now being declared in light. What they tried to curse is now being blessed. Type Amen to get blessing 808. Your voice is becoming stronger, even when silent. Your steps are becoming louder, even when soft. Your path is now guarded by forces those three women never considered. The woman who played both sides, the dangerous one, will face her own downfall first. Not by human hand, but by spiritual law. The same force she misused will rebound on her. The regretful one may even warn you indirectly. She might post something cryptic. She might cry in public. She might speak your name in front of someone who will deliver it back to you. You'll feel a stirring when it happens. Goosebumps. A racing heart. A sudden calm followed by a strange knowing. That's the energy confirming. The truth has escaped their control. You don't need to respond right away. Let the process unfold. The more still you remain, the more chaotic their camp becomes. You may be tempted to speak out. You may want to expose them. But don't. Let divine order complete the circle. Justice spoken by spirit is louder than gossip shouted by mouth. Type Amen to get blessing 232. Someone is going to return something of yours. It may not look valuable on the surface, but it's energetically tied to the time before they made the pact. When it comes back into your hands, you'll feel a sudden relief. The regretful woman is being nudged in dreams now, not just by fear, but by an angelic force. A bright light. A vision of a gate. And she hears your name spoken, not by her lips, but by a higher voice. That's the divine realm calling her out of spiritual debt. And if she listens fully, her message will become your key to finally release this karmic loop. The others, however, are spiraling. The leader is trying to distract herself with new targets. But every attempt is failing. Her own spiritual guides have turned silent. The third woman, the silent one, is losing connection with those around her. People are beginning to avoid her. Something about her energy feels off. As if something is attached to her now. She carries the weight of what she placed by your home. That energy never left her. It grew and began draining her spirit. She's becoming paranoid. She thinks she's being watched. And she is. But not by you. Type Amen to get blessing 717. You are being called to stay in alignment. Protect your peace. Keep your routines. Strengthen your connection with light daily. This chapter of your life is shifting into something beautiful. Once the truth comes fully to the surface, it will unlock a series of events: unexpected money, new connection, freedom from guilt, and restored joy. The woman who regrets it will never be the same. This experience will mark her. She will walk differently, speak differently, and seek forgiveness not only from you, but from herself. And you will rise, not with noise, but with purpose, with grace, with power that needs no explanation. They whispered your name in the dark, but now your name is being echoed in the realm of justice, favor, and destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 888. The final days of this secret pact are upon them. What they did has already reached its highest point, and now it is spiraling down. The unraveling has begun. You are stepping into a moment of release, a spiritual victory. You may cry, you may feel overwhelmed, but you will feel free. One letter, one dream, one moment of weakness from the regretful one. That's all it takes to bring the truth into daylight. And it's already on the way. Let them fear the silence you carry. Let them tremble at your peace. You are divinely protected, and no ritual, whisper, or pact can change your purpose. You were never meant to be stopped. You were meant to be revealed. And now, you will be. Type Amen to get blessing 1001. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.